What's up, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at more creepy and strange TikToks. Nail-biting moment, neighbor save girl as she plunges from the balcony. Hold on, what? Oh! Hey, man. Dislocated wrist and bruising after falling from a building? That ain't too bad. What's the,
In the 1970s...
But did you die, though? Nope. Should be fine.
The food industry started replacing iodine in bread and commercial goods with bromine. On top of that, our tap water is loaded with chlorine and fluoride. Have you ever noticed these elements look identical to iodine on a periodic table? Your cells absorb them. Iodine is a crucial trace mineral that acts as a fundamental fuel source for cellular efficiency and mitochondrial health. This right here contains the two types of iodine the body craves, potassium iodine and molecular iodine. I suggest starting out with 2 drops of J. Crow's iodine solution in distilled water every other day for a week, and work your way up to every day to prime your cells.
Okay, we might have to try that out. Some iodine instead of the chloride and fluorine. Is it chlorine and fluoride?
2 weeks ago, filmed from a plane over the Grand Canyon.
A witch? A demon? Iron Man? Yo, look how it turned like that. What is that? Like, what do you do? Hey, Captain, what is that? Probably should ask the captain. Or, like, you hit the little flight attendant button. Some outside. Yeah, what is that? Any idea? Anybody? I was at the park today and a protester showed up with a flock camera. Yo. Is that an actual flock camera? Men are becoming too concerned with things useless. Ooh, you can't fix nothing. Can't build nothing. Can't change nothing. Can't ask nobody on no dates. The fact that NASA felt the need to make this post yesterday tells you everything you need to know about... Oh, man, hold on. I gotta rewind that, y'all. All right, what it say? We will not lose gravity today. If you've seen that claim, there's no need to fear. Earth's gravitational pull is determined by its own mass, not the moon. Eclipses don't have any effect on gravity here on Earth or on the moon. During a solar eclipse, the moon is orbiting exactly the same as any other day. It just happens to reach the point in a slightly tilted orbit when it crosses between the Earth and the sun. But we know that that's false in terms of the eclipse being the moon crossing in front of the sun. We know it's something else. What else is it?
Tell me, does this map look familiar?
The wildfires in Washington State have destroyed hundreds of homes, and currently many more are being threatened. Events like this require everyone to step up, and that's why Team Rubicon is here at the Washington State Emergency Operations Center, assisting with donation management and logistics to ensure that the community's needs are met, procured, and delivered to the right location. Bringing the right skills at the right time is critical for community survival and recovery. So if you'd like to help, please go to teamrubiconusa.org.
Do the table experiment. You'll be blown away. Mmm. Fisherman struggles with octopus clinging to his face. Yo, see, it's things like this that make me never want to go to the ocean. And look at that. Yo, no way. That motherfucker trying to end you. Look, he trying to hit it. Get up off me. Get up off me. Bro, that's crazy. No way. What if it like inks on you? Like, ain't that what they do? Or that's an octopus that does that. Yeah, get up off me. I suppose those clouds are 93 million miles away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. Is that go behind the sun? I mean, come on. 93 million miles. How do you even measure that? Oh, everybody's seen this. There's like so many videos of this little flop that pancake flying saucer. What do you guys really think it is, though?
Hey, we had the 2026 solar eclipse take place yesterday. So can any of you moon rock believers answer one question for me? Where is the rest of the moon at?
Right, where is it?
Or maybe I'm just blind. Let's have another look at it. We see the sun, we see the atmosphere, the sky, to the right of the sun. Where is the rest of the moon at? We can see the atmosphere where the moon should be, but there's no moon there. Now you can come up with all that refraction bullcrap you want to.
Yeah, no?
But this is what it should look like. Okay? Just like this ball in front of this light bulb. This is what it should look like. No matter how many magical excuses you come up with, there is no intelligent excuse that exists that can explain why you cannot see the rest of the moon.
Yo, what was that? I think so. Yo, James Daughtry car video. What?
يا عطرة شو هيدا؟ شو هيدا؟ شو هيدا؟
Yo, what was that? I don't. The words in the video were. I don't know, no clue. This is the third day of senior year, by the way. Dang, everybody on their phones. Yeah, what's that? You see that light back there? What y'all think's going on? Yo, it's like, what is it glitching? It's like something's glitching. I don't know where, like, is that a mountain or something behind this house? Where is this even at? It's not the moon, y'all. It's the black sun. I don't know if it's the black sun. I don't know what it is. It's clear. Flock safety camera. Now y'all know. That's all in there. And this is how they work. I guess if you want to make your own, there you go. Right there. So wait. Did I miss it? What was that? What was it? Yo, did y'all see anything?
Watch this.
Great.
Oh, snap. So during the total eclipse, the ocean
So
pulls
what's
back.
actually happening here is when the moon lines up perfectly between the sun and the earth, which is exactly what causes a solar eclipse in the first place. That alignment doesn't just block the sun, it also lines up the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon in the same direction. And that combined pull is the strongest gravity our oceans ever feel. That's what's called a spring tide, and it happens every new moon and full moon, but it's at its most extreme during an eclipse because the alignment is basically perfect. So the ocean literally gets pulled harder than usual, and the low tide goes way lower than normal. That's why you see the water just retreat like that during totality, exposing way more of the shore than you'd ever normally see. What people don't realize is that same gravity pulling the moon in front of the sun is pulling the entire ocean at the exact same time. So when you're standing there watching the sky go dark, the sea behind you is literally responding to the exact same forces. Kinda insane to think about that both things are happening from one single alignment.
I'm not buying it, y'all. I'm just saying.
Una estrella desenfocada, pero no dice nada. Claro, no dice nada.
Ay, ves tú como todo, güey.
It looks like an orb on your phone. If you zoom in,
Voy a tomarle foto a eso.
Vas a montar así. Ay, qué fierro.
¿Qué es esa verga?
Ah, qué fierro.
that's crazy.
Sí o sí. Yo se las voy a montar así para que la vean ahí. Ay, eso está muy raro.
Eso no parece un planeta.
Eso está muy raro.
We caught this on our camera like 2 years ago, and we still have no idea what it is. I don't either. Is this a camera? Oh, snap. Y'all see it? You got a thermal model now?
Is that a flock camera?
Yo. They are trying to record everything. They want to know everything that's going on. Know it all, see it all.
Imagine one moment you're driving in traffic and the next moment you look up in the sky and there's a flaming unmanned systems crashing down in front of your truck. Now, from what I've been able to find, this was recorded on some sort of a highway that was close to Kyiv or near the Kyiv region. And apparently it was recorded on August 12th of 2026. But this is just one of those things that's like a casual reminder for me personally. It's like, hey, I can drive down the street and not have to worry about this, you know? What a strange time to be alive. Especially for people that are living in regions where this is something you have to consider when you're driving down the highway.
Yo. You never know what's going to happen. Glitches I be noticing while in traffic. All white cars. Anybody else ever noticed this glitch? Because I definitely have noticed this glitch before, and it makes me feel like I'm in the wrong part of the Matrix at that time. Like I wasn't supposed to go over there. You know what I mean? If this ain't proof we live on a flat earth and live in a dome, I don't know what is. I don't know either. People don't ask enough questions, like, to themselves. Or maybe just people just don't care. That's really what it is. Moon and Mars. Moon number 2. I think the alien.
Alright, so is it me or all these older movies are starting to make sense? Watch this.
What's going on? What's wrong?
Listen to me very, very carefully.
Look at that.
It's all gonna turn off.
What?
It's gonna turn off and it will never, ever turn back on.
What's gonna turn off? What are you talking about?
Everything. Everything is gonna turn off.
Ben, did I lose you?
No.
Uh-oh. There I go.
And that's exactly why every single person in my family has one of these. And this is a super powerful solar power bank. You get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different solar panels. You get a fast charging Type-C, regular Type-C, you get a USB, and even an iPhone charger. Not to mention this bright flashlight that I would not stare into. Or if you don't want to plug in your phone, you get a wireless charger as well. A staggering 48,000 milliwatts, which means you could charge so many devices before this loses power. I'm saying though, with all the tensions on the rise, with the constant wars going on, your future self will absolutely beg you to grab this. And the only thing is, they usually sell out all the time and they do take a while to restock. So if you see a link right there, I will absolutely run and grab it.
You should probably get one of those. Hey yo, so now I'm questioning everything because the sky's turning black, you know, during the eclipse, and Like, why does the sky turn black? Doesn't make sense, right? There's got to be something else to it. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? I don't know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Here we go.
First Central Operating System. CTOS is a computer software that manages entire cities, providing centralized control over subway lines, traffic lights, surveillance cameras, and electricity grids. A computer now controls a major city. But who controls the computer?
Exactly.
The
Who
answer
controls
is
the computer?
private companies that have everything to gain from a CTOS. Personal data collection is the key commodity. You are no longer an individual. You are a data cluster.
Yeah, he got a DJI surveilling the whole city.
Blood does drain back to the heart when you lift your arms or feet. That's why when someone passes out, they lift their feet to get that blood back.
Day 5 of being flock
makes
safety.
sense.
I've successfully narrowed down Danny's RF signature after 9 sightings, which means we can finally take down the camera and move the sniffer up to the roof of my building. I'll be keeping the ESP antenna as is, but upgrading to a dedicated 2.4 gigahertz directional Yagi would probs be the play here, but I'm afraid buying something like this would put me on a list and elevate me to a level of nerd where I'd never get laid again, so I'm holding off. Since Wi-Fi and Bluetooth signals are not protected by Illinois biometrics law, we can build 2 more sucky sniffies equipped with LoRa and throw them in very specific trash cans surrounding my apartment to avoid any littering allegations. There are now 3 scanners in the field that communicate with one another as well as to the Pi server, and since Danny is my neighbor, we should be able to know which direction he is headed when he leaves his house and point the Yagi in that direction. We can now track Danny wherever he goes in the city without needing a single camera, which is an enormous security concern. Because if someone were to put a sucky sniff outside of like a city council meeting and write down every license plate that leaves the building, they could cross-reference them with other data sets to figure out identities. That person could then use each politician's specific RF signature to track them and deploy drones with open source image detection to follow them and put the people voting to have these cameras installed in their cities at risk of being surveilled without their consent. Good day.
Well, there you go.
Please do not cut this down using a reciprocating saw fitted with an 18-tooth blade, as that'd be terrible. Please do not do this. Please do not play hopscotch with Mr. Khan's Ulysses, because that would definitely be terrible. What's this? Yeah, please do not cut down with a circular saw fitted with a TCT, that must be that tungsten carbide tip blade, as that'd be terrible. So start here, I'll let the police, and finish here. So please do not do any of this. Please do not do this. Please do not gain access to the box using a 8mm security hex bit, and trim these wires with a pair of them VDE insulated wire cutters, because that'd be terrible, and it wouldn't work. Please do not throw anything flammable or combustible in here, because that would be terrible, and God, look at the state of this one. Please do not run one over with a 15-ton excavator, because that'd be terrible, and it'd be squished. So please do not do any of this, because that would be terrible.
They got rid of all the large bells because the internal parasites and demons hate the sound of pure frequency.
Anybody ever did this with like a crystal glass at home? There were multiple star seeds. This was not the only one to have existed. Huh. Map of 1574, huh? A hollowed freestone. Yo, is that what we're living on? That'd be crazy. I mean, I don't know. Hey, man. If there was giant trees like that, the people had to have been giant back in the day. I could see it though, like some Avatar type stuff. So where are the rest of the trees at? Outside of the wall? Like, is there more? I found a UFO in New York. What? In New York? I know that we having them in Jersey, but let's see what we got in New York.
Watch till the end and I'll show you what this really is.
Inspired by the ancient art of origami, MIT researchers developed a robot that starts as a flat sheet and folds itself into a functional machine when activated by heat. Once assembled, it can walk, carry small loads, and even navigate challenging surfaces. This innovative technology could transform manufacturing, enable compact emergency robots, and pave the way for miniature medical devices that self-assemble inside the human body.
Self-assembled inside the human?
I thought this was AI as well, or maybe even fake. So I took a screenshot and asked ChatGPT what this was. I thought for sure it would say, I don't know, but what it actually said was this. Oh boy.
So, man, you know what?
But you've also heard a lot about portals. Well, let me show you two things that will hopefully change you, and get some players really excited about this game.
Real time.
Portals, I explained, are kind of holes in space, connecting different geometric areas. Here we have our intrepid character, Talon Brave, in the game. He's sort of in a bathroom with a gun. Don't ask why.
Imagine trying to explain modern gaming graphics to someone in 1998. Back then, consumer PCs were barely handling basic 3D environments. So the idea of rendering a real-time portal was considered completely impossible. In this vintage clip, a developer is sitting at a massive CRT monitor, showing off a tech demo from 3D realms that completely broke the rules of what hardware could do at the time. Watch the screen as the player fires a weapon. Instead of a bullet, it creates a glowing blue portal on the wall. The mind-blowing part happens when the camera looks through it. You can actually see the other side of the room rendering live. The player even walks straight through it, seamlessly teleporting across the map while the developer watches in awe. Gamers at the time
Man, it's a
thought
lot of
this
coding,
was black
yo.
magic. The computational power required to render two different perspectives simultaneously was thought to be years away. This early prototype was a massive leap forward, laying the hidden groundwork for the portal mechanics that would eventually define legendary games a decade later.
Kind of ignore the level, it's just a little demo level, but it's really nice for showing this off. I drop something here, move over, face this way, drop it again, and I look around, I've dropped two things that look like little mines. Right. I activate it, zoop. I've created a dynamic portal where I can actually see myself, and what gets even crazier here, you can shoot yourself. I can shoot myself and splatter my own blood on the wall.
It's a perfect snapshot of the exact moment gaming technology defied the limits of its era.
Yo, gaming is crazy.
Everyone who...
It was crazy then, it's crazy now. It's like, when you really just think about all that you can do within one game. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Grand Theft Auto type game. GTA 5 has been out for how long? And people still play it to this day.
who ate breakfast this morning needs to hear this. Eating 3 meals a day was created by the Rockefeller Foundation. Our ancestors didn't eat 3 times a day. If they ate 3 times a week, that was a lot. Your body is meant to be in a fasted state. Why do you heal when you sleep? Because you're fasted. Your body is able to take the energy that it normally would use, breaking down and digesting food, and instead it's putting it towards healing and feeling sick. Don't go to the white coat who has no idea what he's talking about.
For real.
Throw a 36-hour fast at it. Stem cells are
That's all you gotta
activated.
do.
They go to the area of injury, they go to the areas that need healing. Your body thrives in a fasted state. Don't buy into the 3 meals a day. It was created to keep you fat, lazy, and reliant on the Rockefeller food system. Never should obesity be installed.
So if you haven't seen the Spotify ad commercial for this year, it's just as plain as day what they're doing. This is a line of people waiting for a concert, and they're telling you all the things that people are willing to skip and sacrifice in order to actually be present within these concerts. Now, I've made it very clear that I went to a Beyonce concert, and it was very evident that she's doing energy harvesting. Now, I'm assuming energy harvesting is a form of loosh, and that's how, like, these gods and demons can actually live, is to live off of your energy and to use the energy that God gave you for their power. They're just boasting about it in the commercials. People are camping outside of stadiums because of their idolatry. They're literally just sitting out there for days on end, letting life pass them by as they stay in a tent to wait until they can get into a stadium to watch their favorite artist. They're staying up until like really late parts of the night, not getting any sleep, not thinking about their own personal health so they can stay up to try to win tickets for events. They're doing witchcraft, dark art, magic in order to get tickets to these events. They're literally stepping out on funerals for their families to go to these events with no shame at all. And of course there's pedals right there because it's in the music, the spirit's in the music, and it's got you guys completely under a spell. They're cutting off hair and selling their hair and different body things in order to get tickets. They're even willing to sell their soul to get tickets. That's how desperate people are getting, and they're not even seeing it, that they're actually in hell, that everything's on fire. But hey, who cares? I'm going to sign my name on the dotted line, and I'm going to get those tickets. It's worth to spend an eternity in hell. Who cares, right? That's what this is. This is what the commercial's showing you. And then right after she signs her life away, or her soul away, it says on her notifications, we saved 2 tickets for you to buy for a limited time Terms apply. I'm curious what those Spotify terms are. A one-way ticket to hell, anxiety, depression, suicide ideation, idolatry, greed, ego, pride, anger, murder. What are the terms? I'm very curious what those terms are. So under the terms and conditions on Spotify, it says where the law allows it, you agree not to insist that Spotify credits you as the creator, and you agree not to use certain creators' rights to object to Spotify's treatment or modification of the content. That is in perpetuity. Now, in the same agreement, they separate Apple and Spotify, giving Apple beneficiary or third-party beneficiary rights to your music. It's very broad on how they can use it, but, you know, I feel that there's a lot of, how can I say that? People's art being used, and they're benefiting and profiting from it, and the artists are not actually getting anything back from that. But that's how the music industry always has been, and it's within those terms and conditions. Now, the part that I'm curious about in the terms and conditions, if it covers them relative to you getting affected by the music, and that's probably why there is an age limit to downloading Spotify and being part of Spotify. They want you to be 18 or older, and if you're younger than 18 and you're 13, then there has to be a parent that is approving this, and I feel it's because there is things within the music that will affect the
literally
the brain and the psyche of a child, and they want to be held harmless for that. But like I've said before, and many people have said before, they're telling you in front of your face. It's just your choice on whether or not you want to believe them.
Literally, they always tell us through like TV and stuff. Like they throw this stuff at us. They put it right in our face, and it's like up to us if we're going to believe it or not. Do you believe it? This laser can't escape the water. Physics won't let it.
Okay, y'all, this is something off my other channel, but I have to repost it again because it's absolutely outrageous, absolutely 100% genuinely real. I filmed it myself. This is the moon in the sky around 12:30, 1 o'clock at maybe, you know, something around there. I looked up and this rift, energy rift, was in the sky next to the moon. It didn't stay there the entire time. It went away, but I caught it anyway. Now, when I say the moon is busted, let's have a look at it. Look at that.
What is that?
It's not Photoshop. I don't know how to do that stuff. My channel's not monetized, okay? I'm just going to show you some crazy stuff. Now wait for it. This is my third moon video.
This is a video that we're watching? Is it playing?
So it's not just a one-time thing I'm seeing. You know, I catch it every once in a while doing weird shit. And that black thread around it. And here they go. They got two entities climbing up the side of the moon. Back it up. There we go. Look real close. See his arm and see his leg on the guy on the top. Now, just from crossing my eyes, what it looks like is like two guys, two entities, and one with a pizza. But no, for real, look at the guy on top. Right arm, left arm, leg, head. Okay? I'm not crazy. I'm not seeing things. My camera's seeing it. I mean, I'm seeing it.
Are y'all seeing
naked
it?
Eye. I can see that with my naked eye. It was so close.
Man, yo, I feel blind. Or
my phone sees it too, so
what?
we're on the same page.
Is that
this
right
guy
there?
on top? I'll give you a better shot for you here. Oh, there it is. This is a repost. This is my iPad right here. I'm talking over the original narrative. Look at him. Hello? What's it doing there? In fact, what is it? Why is it there? That's the question.
Yeah, what is that? Why
Not
is
about
that
no
there?
hoax. It's there. See him? This is Mark Lee 151 on TikTok. If you want to go, Mark Lee _151. It's the original footage. That's the emblem right there. Bro. That's crazy.
It is, man. I don't know what it is, though. What y'all think it is? Yeah, I don't know what that was, yo. He says it was people walking on the moon with a pizza. Did y'all see that? I don't know. I didn't see it personally, but y'all might have seen it. My eyes might be a little gone. I don't know. Staring at this screen too long. Maybe I watch too many TikToks all day. I don't know. But I didn't see people crawling up there. I seen some weird stuff with the moon. The moon looked a little strange. A lot of strange. But hey, who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think. These are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.